I'm Samuel Eni from That Grape Juice. Thank you so much for your time. Honestly, the leaders, the pioneer. Sully and Deshane face so much turmoil over the years. They've had their relationships up and downs. What is it that makes their relationship so strong even to this point? And how come it hasn't even broken down completely?
I think it's
good question.
Yeah. Do you know what? It's just gone through. It's gone through so much the journey of Sully and Deshane. But something you said there was like really important. How come it hasn't broken down? And I think there has been breakdowns.
Mm-hmm.
I was talking to someone about it the other day. Yeah, and I was like, I remember Yan always saying this thing because Sully always like messed up. You know what I mean? But Yan's like, he can't just be a constant mess up because why would Deshane keep him around? You know, and it's not just for muscle because Deshane puts in work as well.
Yeah.
So he was like, there has to be something about Sully that, you know, makes you want to be around him. And that's when a little bit of humor and a little bit of more lighter personality used to come out, right? In the early seasons. So it's important you say that. And I've always tried to remember that, you know what I mean? Like there is a love there. These guys used to love spending time with each other, you know, but what's so deep about it now, they would kill for each other, but they wouldn't even go and hang out with each other. You know what I mean? It's all become business.
Yeah.
And I think Sully still remembers that time where it was a bit more personal.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And you're going to get a little taste in this season in a certain moment where you hear a little bit about a backstory and how maybe Deshane's family had been there for Sully.
I remember that point.
And he would never forget that, you know what I mean? So I think that's why it's so strong.
To echo for that as well, I feel like Sully's the brother that Deshane never had. Because Chris was always off doing something else and their relationship had broken down completely. Whereas Sully's always been there. Even despite all the friction, Sully's my guy. That's always the saying. Sully's my guy.
That's a deep analysis, Professor. I like that one.
We'll go on to the next one. Problems seem to be arising a lot in this season for the both of you. And I just wanted to say, what advice would you give to your younger self back in those days in Summer House, the younger version of you, the younger bosses?
We were like, I don't know. We were like active. We were just majorly active back then. So yeah, I mean, all of those problems would have been compounded. Do you know what I'm saying? As when they come, as you saw in like the first 2 seasons, it just got worse and worse and worse. But I think we learned from that. So as much as we're still active now, you know, there's our thinking caps are on when we're making decisions, and we understand the consequences of our actions a lot more now. Would you say?
Yeah, for sure. That's the advice I would give Sully's younger self. Just sleep on it. You know what I mean? Sleep on it. Think about it. See how you feel in the morning.
Yeah.
But Sully's a man, he acts in that second, in that minute. You know what I mean? But that would be the advice. Yeah. See how you feel about it in the morning.
What would you say you guys did differently from this season to last season? What little subtle changes you may have made, or you felt like the audience might have been lacking from the first season that you needed for them to realize for this season? What would you say would the differences were?
I think for Deshane, I think it's more like, I think some of the things that happen are like completely out of his control in this one. There's no way he can solve them, bring them back. Do you know what I mean? Change them or whatever. And I guess watching him in that scenario gives us a different understanding of who he is as a person, because I think up until this point, everything has been like somewhat controllable for him. So for me, I guess that gave me an extra layer to play with when it comes to kind of, you know, embodying this character. What about you?
I think Sully's trying to do things differently. You know, I think he's tried, like even with helping Pebbles and bringing that thing back, he wouldn't bring that back before. It is what it is. You know what I mean? Kind of thing. He's tried to do the right thing. and it's got him into trouble. So I think he's now confused to like, hold on, you know what I mean? It was maybe working before with like, you wouldn't ever disrespect me in this way. But kind of that air of vulnerability and that cracking of the armor, to him, somehow symbolizes a bit of weakness. So it's like, to move forward and be an adult, I need to embrace this side, but to actually be successful in the streets and to keep my respect, I need to like forget about that, you know? So he's like, what is the best? What's the way, man?
Guys, that has been my time. I just want to say thank you to the both of you for actually bringing this back again, and the cliffhanger that you ended it on. Yeah, we're gonna keep silent on that one. Yeah, that was a crazy one. That was a crazy one.
How does it feel like just having like watched it and your mates ain't?
Exciting, because I'm just laughing.
You don't talk to them about that. Tell the truth.
Do you know what it is? They do buzz me, but I'm like, I can't say nothing, bro. Like, what do you want me to do? I can't say nothing. It's only when thing happens, transpires, then they're gonna phone me and be like, bro, why didn't you tell me? Like, would you have enjoyed it as much as you did if I told you already? So,
That's it.
yeah, what do you want me to do? Yeah, but yeah, it has its perks.
That's how we feel. You know how we feel then.
Yeah, exactly. Thank you guys, man. Enjoy your day, man. Appreciate you.
Bless, man.
Yeah, big up.